let's make some honey butter cornbread. Look, let's be doing a little bowl spin. Okay, today is National Cornbread Day. No, it's not, but it's always that day in my house, okay? So we're going to make honey butter cornbread from scratch. It's not that hard. Put the Jiffy box down, okay? Just put it down just for a few minutes, okay? I'm going to show you like the best cornbread you've ever had. So we're going to start with a cup and a half of flour. Now I'm going to have this recipe in the caption. So delete your comment because I know you're going to ask for it. Go ahead, delete it. Good. Okay, so we're going to do the flour this way. If you scoop and pack the flour into your measuring cup, it will be dry. Okay? So if you scoop it and kind of like drizzle it over the top, let the air in there. Because if you scoop it like this, it's going to pack all that flour in. Now, the people that really bake and cook for real, they use scales. Not me. Okay? Because most of the time, I cook with my heart. So, but with cornbread, oh yeah, this the recipe. Okay? This the one you're going to need. A cup and a half of flour. Hope I didn't say sugar earlier. I might have. But, of flour. Now, I have self-rising yellow cornmeal. Cornmeal goes in cornbread. That's the whole part of the name. If you do not have self-rising yellow cornmeal, just add in a tablespoon of baking powder. Not baking soda, baking powder. Baking powder helps it rise. Baking powder helps it rise. Baking soda helps it spread. I believe that's what it is. Don't quote me. And then go out there and tell your teacher that Kimmy said this is what it does, okay? Now you can't really pack in cornmeal, so a cup and a half as well. This is good for 11 by 13 pan. I lied. This is good for a 9 by 13 pan. I don't know where I got an 11 from. A cup and a half. Go ahead, get all that cornmeal. I use light skin cornmeal. If you want to use white cornmeal, your cornbread gonna be light skin. I don't know what to tell you. It's gonna be white, so that's your choice. Now here's the part everybody's scared of. This sugar. If you want plain tasting cornbread, that's on you. In my house, we like sugar in our cornbread. And so it's pretty much a cornbread cake. So I add a cup and a heaping half. Heaping means it's overflowing the top, okay? Heaping means it's overflowing the top, okay? Of sugar. Look. I don't like it's cornbread. So I don't know what you want me to say, but that's just, I like your cornbread, okay? This is honey butter cornbread. Now I do make a cornbread for my stuffing. That is seasoned cornbread. And then I use it in my stuffing, but other than that, this is the only kind of cornbread I've ever had, besides sweet potato cornbread. If y'all want that, then go ahead and comment, let me know. Mix all the dry ingredients up together until they are well incorporated. Now, if you notice, I didn't add any salt to this, okay? Because I'm using salted butter. It's not that much salt into this butter, okay? It is not that much salt in this butter. Just use it, okay? I've been using salted butter in place of unsalted for a few baked goods lately, including my chocolate chip cookies. And I don't know, it just tastes better. I don't know the difference, but it tastes better. We're going to melt 2 whole sticks. We have 2 sticks of melted butter here, which is about a cup of butter. Again, there's nothing about this dish that's gonna be healthy, okay? I'm not saying eat the whole pan though, child. Now add in whole milk. I used to make my cornbread with buttermilk. I don't like that tanginess it gives. Yuck. I don't like the tanginess of buttermilk. So I don't use it no more. I use whole milk. And it comes out even better, if you ask me. Now I have 3 eggs here. I'm gonna crack them. Now I'm gonna crack them into the bowl because I'm a professional egg cracker, okay? Okay, I did that right. If you're not, crack it into a separate bowl first and then add it into your mixture. Because there ain't nothing worse than the eggshell in your cornbread. It's not supposed to be crunchy. Okay. 3 large eggs. Yes, my eggs are brown like me. And then we're going to add a little bit of honey. Just a little bit. Probably like 2 tablespoons. And then we're going to mix everything up. It's a video that went viral last year of them saying that aunties be in the kitchen like this on Thanksgiving. So I had to do a video. All right. Now, you don't have to do this, but I like to add a little bit of vanilla bean gel. I love this vanilla bean gel. I need to order some more because it's the holiday season and I use it on everything that got anything vanilla in it. Now we're going to mix that one more good time. We're going to let it rest for like 3 or 4 minutes and then mix it one more time and then ready to go in the oven. I don't know why I do it. It just always works that way. And I'm sure there's a real chef out there that know why, but I don't. I just know it worked for me. And it should be nice and smooth and not lumpy. Nice and smooth. So I have some melted butter here just to kind of coat the bottom of my pan. If you want to, you can use some kind of spray. But, I mean, it's honey butter cornbread. So it's going to be a lot of butter in this thing. Okay? Now, usually I use my caraway pan at my house because it don't stick. You ain't got to use Nathan for that. And I got video proof. Yeah, video proof. But get that butter layered everywhere so there will not be any cornbread sticking today. Right, cornbread? Oh, okay. Because sometimes they try to bash you on the internet. Make sure, because it does rise up quite a bit. So get them corners and them edges. Now let it sit for a few minutes. I'm going to mix it one good more time. I switched here to my silicone spatula because groceries is hot. Okay? We are leaving no cornbread mix left behind. Not a drop. So we're going to... I'm going to show you how to bowl in a second. In the oven on 350, I'm going to say about 25 to 30 minutes until the middle is completely cooked. You either could test it by tapping it. If it ain't cooked, you'll have a little hole in your cake, your cornbread. Or you can get a toothpick, put it in the middle. But I'm going to leave it in for like 30 minutes because I don't trust this oven like that for real. So in the oven, 25 to 30 minutes depending on your oven, but at 350. And you got, boom, honey butter cornbread. But it ain't honey butter cornbread just yet. Right now, it's just some good old sweet cornbread. We got to make the honey butter to go on top. And that's just what it is, honey and butter. We're going to use equal parts butter to equal parts honey. So first, melt your butter. I'm doing this in the microwave to save some time and some dishes. We're going to add our honey. We still adding honey. We still adding the honey. Okay, it's honey butter cornbread. And I like equal parts honey to butter. See that? Equal. Okay, now we're going to mix this really well. If you got one of those little cute little mini blend thingies, little coffee frothers, the coffee frothers, you can use that because it'll be quicker, but I have to get everything well incorporated. No, I don't just throw butter and honey on top. Okay, it's a process, okay? A process. It's gonna look kind of like that, even smoother. Before I actually do the honey butter, I'm going to poke a whole bunch of holes into this with a toothpick. About your ex, you know, your deadbeat, whatever you gotta think about. Just go ahead, poke some holes in there. I want that butter and that honey to kind of seep through to that cornbread. And now we're going to throw that honey butter on top, as much or as little as you want. If the cornbread is not glistening like me freshly after doing my face care routine, and they got enough drizzle on there. Yeah, soak to the bottom. Go ahead. No ashy cornbread in this house. Mix it. And now the cornbread glistening and ready for the family. It ain't gonna last long. I'm trying to tell you. You could cut this with a butter knife. Let me prove it. Butter knife here. I like big squares. Now, this ain't gonna last long. I'm trying to tell you. Don't say I did not warn you. When they say, who made the cornbread? It's all about the tone when they say that. If they say, who made the cornbread? Don't answer. That wasn't you. Okay? If they say, who made the cornbread? Then that's how you know it's good and that's yours. They're talking about. Because it might be a multiple cornbread at your family gatherings, like it was at mine. Until I got started doing mine. You know what I'm saying? And they can't compete. Go ahead. Ooh. And those are fish spatula, but it's great at grabbing that cornbread because it gets up under there. Ooh, it's breaking the pot. Oh, yes. And you got, boom, the best honey butter cornbread. Trust me when I say that. Okay? The reviews will be raving. We just let you know now. Now, this recipe is tried and true. If you like it, you gotta subscribe. You have to. That's the rule, okay? Taste test. Every time, no fails. You want some? Nope. All right, bye.